do not think we could go downhill from where we were ethically or morally.
Oklahoma's Department of Education still reeling from mass resignations under previous leadership and potentially lasting harm to Oklahoma students.
With millions of federal dollars flowing through one particular office at OSDE, former employees reveal why they say they had to walk away. The headline sounded like a win, a massive turnaround for failing schools in Oklahoma.
We're very excited about this. A record in Oklahoma. We have 117 schools that are coming off the F list. The number last year was 38.
But the folks who worked directly with those schools to help them improve say not so fast.
But if you looked at the federal designation and what's supposed to happen for schools to come off the list, that's nonsensical. That made no sense whatsoever.
From being named Oklahoma's 2007 Teacher of the Year to serving as a principal in Jenks, Linda Reed has decades of educational leadership under her belt, like many of her fellow former colleagues at the OSDE Office of School Support. All of them now gone.
The degree of institutional knowledge that was, gosh, it didn't seep out of the department. It ran and flowed out of the department.
The group of women that I worked with in the Office of School Support were some of the most professional and dynamic educators that I've ever worked with.
Joyce Rock spent nearly 7 years on the team working with designated schools, mostly in high poverty, to find out what they needed and how to best spend extra funding.
We were there for support. We were not there for compliance. We were not there for any type of gotchas. We offered true support.
Nearly a dozen former school support specialists describe a chaotic and demoralizing workplace under the former superintendent. They say the strict rules tied to federal funding flowing through their office weren't followed, while experience and knowledge were traded out for political loyalty.
I feel like student success was no longer important. I think a lot of our department left. I apologize. I feel like much of our department left because we ethically felt we could no longer continue because we weren't able to do our jobs.
They truly harmed the schools in Oklahoma.
Former support specialists tell me they were repeatedly reassigned schools in all corners of the state, forcing them to drive hours each day.
Absolutely, the taxpayers took a massive hit in travel checks.
Wasting money and time that could have gone to helping schools.
So you have to develop the relationship. You can't do that in one visit and then get switched to all new schools.
Former employees from this office and throughout OSDE are bracing for the outcome of an audit ordered by the Attorney General's office.
I hope that there are consequences.
Some suspecting data wasn't just manipulated.
Important documents were being deleted from the system.
Like what?
Accreditation reports, feedback, personnel records, performance reviews.
If an audit does not uncover misuse and abuse of funds, I would be shocked. I would absolutely suspect that things have been destroyed.
A spokesman for OSDE says current staff at the agency denies any knowledge of records being destroyed, and they're encouraging any former employees with evidence or reason to believe such to share that information with OSDE investigators. Now, as far as all those schools coming off the so-called F list, the agency says it doesn't know what led to the changes in designations. They are now reviewing those calculations to ensure accuracy and transparency. You can find the full statements from OSDE on OKCFox.com.